GPT, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to write me a scenario.
ChatGPT is an AI chatbot that gives you mind-blown results. Yannick is gonna make a short film within one day that is entirely written, directed, and edited by this AI.
This is actually a good story. Now I just need a shot list so I can start shooting.
I'm gonna make a short film the traditional way. That means writing my own script, directing and editing. And by the end of this video, you guys can see both short films and choose which one was the best. Mine or that of an AI. Oh yeah, you're probably wondering what this new building is. Well, we've drilled a hole in the wall and now we've got a second studio. How awesome is that?
What's going on, Yannick? You look impressed.
I'm very impressed with the shot list ChatGPT created. Now we can start. Only 14 shots. Yeah, yeah. Dat is echt wel goed.
Alright, the theme is Google Assistant, and this is how I write scenarios. I call it the T structure. You start at the bottom, and that is your hero, so the character that the short movie is about. Now, that hero has a clear goal in mind and wants to reach something, but along the way to its goal, there's an obstacle. And if they can't overwin that obstacle, they will fail and end up in misery. That could be the end of the world, losing your job, perhaps even death. Something that is the opposite of the goal.
Jordy, I need your car!
Dat is luid, hè? Now, to make the story interesting, you want to see your hero, your character, constantly going over these obstacles. These obstacles become harder, and near the end, it feels like the obstacle is going to win from the hero. That is your all is lost moment, but then suddenly, out of thin air, the solution appears. And that solution should be a surprising element to the viewer, which will also allow your hero to reach its goal. Alright, so I'm the hero of the short film, and Google Assistant is going to be the obstacle, because Google Assistant is a theme of the short film that we both have to make. Then my goal is to turn on the lights, a very typical command within Google Assistant. And if I can't do that, something else is going to happen. And that is what I have to think about now. I don't have a tool to come up with that idea.
Let's ask how I should place my lights. Use natural light.
It's pretty accurate.
My story plays out at night, so it needs to be dark. We have a moonlight in the back and we have some street lights on the side. And that's it.
Shotless is very good, it's super easy because I don't need to think, I just need to follow. I'm like a AI puppet.
Now, speaking of AI, have you heard of Luminar Neo yet? Big thanks for them for sponsoring this video as well. It's an easy to use photo editing software which holds all the tools you need to edit your photos. But it also uses AI driven tools which empower photographers to express the beauty they imagined. Each week we need to create a thumbnail for our videos. And in those thumbnails we use Jordy to express a certain emotion. And we all know how wild Jordy's hair can be and also how frustrating it is to mask out hair. But with Luminar Neo we can single out Jordy in a few clicks. With their background removal AI we can easily remove anything that isn't Jordy. And his hair looks absolutely amazing. Now let's say that our camera did something weird with the autofocusing. Jordy's face is quite blurry. However, instead of losing time and reshoot, we can actually use this super sharp AI tool from Luminar Neo to make the picture sharp again. Now we all know that deadlines are stressful, and to save time we sometimes take a still from the video, but this often means that it has lower quality, giving us noise and a smaller resolution. Now guess what? Luminar also helps us with this. First, we can upscale the picture with their upscale AI tool, and then we can remove the noise with the noiseless AI tool, all within a few clicks. Life is becoming easy. Of course, we use it to make our thumbnail workflow easier, but you can do so much more with Luminar Neo, like enhancing your portrait pictures to a professional level, replacing skies with ease, add sparkling lights with a drag of a mouse. Heck, you can even make your own HDRs with their HDR merge function. Luminar Neo is a must-have for everybody working with photos, from photographers to content creators. If you want to know more and get Luminar with the best deal before the price raises, go check out the first link in the description below, and don't forget to use the coupon Cinecom at the checkout for an exclusive 10% discount on the Luminar Neo yearly subscription.
Alright, I think I've got a good scenario. I'm gonna write this out on the computer so that I have something better to work with, because I can't read my own handwriting anymore. Let's check on Janik as well. So I thought I'd come and watch. How is it going, Janik?
We're just finishing up here.
And I'm having a headache of coming up with good ideas. I need to win this, guys. I cannot lose against an AI.
That's impossible.
I'm going back to work. So now that we have a scenario, I need to come up with good shots to tell the story visually. So yeah, that's a creative challenge. By the way, we got some brand new roller stands from Proaim. I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. Basically, they can go really high, they're super sturdy, and they got wheels, so we can just travel with them through our 2 studios now. Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna ask my AI director what music I should use. I just need to follow this plan and search Storyblocks for my music, and it's that easy.
Now for my last shot, I'm going to use Unreal Engine to create a virtual scene. Now since I only have a few hours left to finish my short film, I'm going to work with a scene that I downloaded from the marketplace. I just have to fire it up, put my virtual camera in there and start shooting. Now I do want some camera movement into my shots. I want to make sure that every movement that I do in the real world also translates to Unreal Engine. And for that, I'm using a camera tracker. This right here is the Vive rover, and it's connected to the Vive Mars. Basically, just connect that sensor to your camera. We also have a second calibration sensor on the scene over there so that we know the center point. And that's it. You just link that to a virtual camera in Unreal and it takes over the movement of the camera. A great addition to the Cinecom studios, and if you want to learn more about this, link in the description down below.
We gaan eens een keer een test doen.
I have like 3 hours left and I still need to shoot my last shot. I mean, I'm super happy that the Vive Mars is working great, but now the DMX isn't working. Unreal frustrates me so hard. Come up!
Easy peasy. I'm already rendering, so I'm done.
I don't know how, my PC crashed, I restarted it, and for some reason, it was working. Let's render and start editing. We were supposed to finish yesterday, but I'm still editing. I lost way too much time with the scenario and I took way too many shots. So now I'm struggling in the edit, trying to figure out which shots that I should use and which one I shouldn't. So Janik, how did it go?
Well, actually, it went pretty great. I didn't do anything. I just executed it. It's actually a fully made AI movie.
All right, let's check it out. By the way, before we start, guys, we're gonna say, hey Google in the movie. So if you're watching this on speakers, your phone might go off. So
Don't say I didn't warn you.
here we go.
Join the ride with me and feel the air that I breathe.
Hey Google, how far from home are we?
We are 1 hour away from home. Drive 10 kilometers on this road. Take a right here.
Okay, weird. Hey Google, where are we?
You'll find out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Siri, call 911.
Siri can't help you now. 1, 2, 3. Hi, how can I help?
Okay, that was very good, and I'm a little bit scared now to show my piece of work.
I'm just curious about your piece of work.
I feel really bad if I were to lose now to an AI.
AI is taking over the world.
Ah, damn it. All right, so I had to come up with the scenario, I had to do the lighting, the acting, the directing, the editing, everything myself, or at least I had to come up with all of the ideas myself in one day. I didn't succeed at that, but anyways, let's check it out. This is gonna be a nice apartment. Hey Google, play some music.
Turning off the lights.
Hey Google, I said play some music.
Playing music on Spotify.
Hey Google, now turn on the lights again.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
Hey Google, turn on the lights.
There's a restaurant nearby. Would you like me to teleport you?
What? No. Hey Google, turn on the lights.
Time travel initiated. To which year do you want to travel?
What? No, just turn on the freaking lights.
Time traveling to the year 2593.
Hey Google, teleport me back to 2023.
Google Assistant can't be reached at the moment. You might want to check your connection.
Hey Google, are there any offline commands?
Sure, you can turn on the lights for instance. Let me do that for you.
You gotta be kidding me.
That's actually quite funny.
Yeah, I went for the comedy style here.
I liked it. It's funny. It's got the Google. It's got everything.
But is it better than the AI? Guys, you can vote. Leave a comment down below, either the hashtag AI or hashtag Jordy. And by next week, we'll count up all of those comments and tell you who won, me or the AI. Now, this is not the only AI tool out there. We have a list of 10 useful AI tools that you should be using right now. You can find out more about that in the video here on Janik itself. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay creative.